So in today's video, we got to talk about Stephen A. Smith taking a shot at Kwame Brown. Now, I was watching his podcast episode because he was talking about Gilbert Arenas being arrested. And we covered that on my YouTube channel twice already, right? So when Gilbert Arenas bonded out of jail for $50,000, as you guys can see right here in this post, and then that's when he had made this video post right here. And then Gilbert Arenas went to his home and he had went live talking about the situation. He was pretty much mocking the entire situation, laughing at everything, telling some jokes.
Well, you put a little bit more butter on them biscuits. I think I seen a little something. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm about to snitch for sure.
So I guess Stephen A. Smith caught wind of those clips and he had sent Gilbert Arenas a warning saying that this is not a laughing matter. You are a man that has a lot of sponsors. And he was bigging up Gil's Arena and being a guy that knows his basketball. And yeah, man, Stephen A. Smith was very passionate to call out Gilbert Arenas for making jokes and laughing about the entire situation, saying that, when the feds are coming for you, it's not a laughing matter. So let's check out a little bit of that because in that same breath, he had took a shot at Kwame Brown, and I don't think a lot of people peeped that. But let's check out this clip of Stephen A. Smith sending Gilbert Arenas a stern warning about mocking the feds. Let's check out the clip right here.
My brother, I don't want to see you in jail at all. It's not a good look. It's nothing to laugh about. It's nothing to joke around about and think it's funny when the feds come raiding your home. I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear about anything like that. I can assure you, anybody that wants to do business with you, and I'm one of those people, espn, Underdog, a whole bunch of sponsors and advertisers, we don't want to see that. Anybody that knows anything about you and your knowledge of the game and your ability to articulate and deliver your positions, my brother, you are a special talent. We don't want to see that. And the reason why I felt compelled to come on the airwaves and address you directly is because I want to remind you of what really, really got you in trouble in the NBA to begin with. Remember that years ago with Javaris Critterton? Remember all of that? With the guns in the locker room? Remember all of that? Remember all of that happened? And you remember what really got you in trouble thereafter, because as bad of a look as that was, and as much as former Commissioner David Stern and others were ready to bring the heavy hand down upon you, what really exacerbated the situation is that you had a game a night or two later against the Philadelphia 76ers. I would know because I was there. And you were joking around, feigning as if you were shooting guns when the introductions or the warm-ups were taking place. I don't remember exactly what it was. And David Stern went ballistic. It was like somebody like you has no place in this league because it's not a joking matter to other people. And the reality is that, my brother, it shouldn't be a joking matter to you.
So that's a little bit of what Stephen A. Smith was saying about Gilbert Arenas. He said a lot more, but that's pretty much the gist of everything. So now here's where Kwame Brown comes in this equation. Because remember, Kwame Brown went viral when he had this take on his podcast talking about Gilbert Arenas being arrested. Let's check out that clip again right here.
I feel so good. It's like my mother's birthday. Shannon Sharpe, your thick tongue ass, fired. All the that talked about my mama's son. Shannon Sharpe, your thick tongue ass, fired. Goddamn Gil, you in the slammer. You got there, if you run your mouth, see, you facing about 15 years, 5 years on each charge, right? But your dumb ass was playing cards with the Israeli mob. So now you're going to have to make a decision. You can't snitch because your dumb ass say you know chill Gil, so you can't chill. So you gotta fight this one out. You got to go for what you know. You can't snitch. So the feds going to put pressure on your little because they know you don't want to be up in them cells doing the little ditties. Take that. So your dad can't tell on them Israelis. Them motherfuckers got so much money. Hey, I know what your dad gonna do. You gonna tell and have that lady Millie or whatever her fine Melly, you gonna have her cranking up the car and shit. Melly, go out there and crank up the car, baby. Oh, punk ass. You ain't gonna stand on the front line and crank up the car your goddamn self, you punk. So listen here. We know you can't snitch. So you gonna be so for the next goddamn 15 years, boy.
So that's what Kwame said, man. He was celebrating it. Why? Because like I said, in my full video when I did the breakdown Gilbert and Kwame has their own little issues or beef, whatever you want to call it. Even when Gilbert Arenas bonded out of jail, he had responded to Kwame Brown as well.
Man, you see, I gotta surround myself. I'm out on the block. I'm out. They can't hold me down. Huh? Hey, Kwame, what did you say? Roxanne, turn on the red light. Huh? Roxanne, turn on the red light. Yeah. Kwame, I see. Hey, boy, you on fire, boy. Hey, y'all said, boy, the boy on fire over there, man. That boy get all his views off another person. So they go, Roxanne, turn on the red lights. So you can't entertain, huh? Hey, man, I'm happy to get your page back popping, man, because I just heard you just lost another one. Another one? Oh, come on, man. You gotta know how to maneuver. You know how to get. You can't even get out of YouTube jail. Listen, I got out of real jail before you got out of YouTube jail. All you gotta do is hit a button. What's up, chat?
So yeah, guys, expect Gilbert and Kwame to constantly go at each other. But Stephen A. Smith got a little bit serious about it, calling out Kwame Brown for mocking Gilbert Arenas being arrested. Let's check out the little jab and sneak diss that Stephen A. Smith said about Kwame Brown live on his podcast. And if you stuck around this long already, hit that like button. That really does help my YouTube channel continue to grow, and I really do appreciate that, guys.
You got a bright future. And me personally, I think you're a good brother. I'm not here to denigrate or disrespect you. I'm here to tell you because I care. Stop messing around. Stop with the jokes. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you being seen on camera laughing and giggling and smiling like federal charges ain't a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. And spending a day in jail to me is serious. You looking for me to get into other people and their personal business? No, I'm not doing that. You looking for me to have a smile on my face like some no good bastards who have podcasts laughing at people's trials and tribulations, wanting them to fail because nothing in your life is winning. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be that kind of person. To any of the names I mentioned or anybody in the future, I don't enjoy seeing people fall. I want us all to eat. I want us all to live well. I want us all to be successful. I'm not that dude. But I'm telling you, it's incredibly important that you understand this is not a game.
So yeah, chat, that's the shot that Stephen A. Smith took at Kwame Brown. And like I said, man, I know it was at Kwame because we know Stephen A. Smith has been constantly taking shots at Kwame Brown. Every time Kwame goes viral, you will see Stephen A. Smith take a shot at him. He does that with the people he don't like. And I can't say he's talking about Jason Whitlock because when I watched Jason Whitlock's video not too long ago about the situation, Whitlock wasn't making a mockery about the situation or laughing about it, right? So it's not talking about Whitlock. The only person I could think about that went viral talking about Gilbert Arenas being arrested and Shannon Sharpe situation was Kwame Brown, because in that same video, Kwame Brown was calling out Shannon Sharpe as well. And we know Stephen A. Smith claims that, he likes Shannon Sharpe. So, the only person I could think that he was sneak dissing in that moment was Kwame Brown laughing at Gilbert Arenas being arrested. And like I said, Gilbert and Kwame, they have their own issues or whatever you want to call it, guys. So yeah, guys, get in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your thoughts about today's video, man. If you stuck around this long, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button, man. It really does help these videos get pushed out. I really do appreciate that. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Catch you guys on the next one, and we out, guys. Peace.